I never had trauma, really. I was very lucky. And yet, was so depressed and anxious in my 20s. As soon as I left school, I didn't want to see anybody. I walked away from all my friendships. This was the alienation. I was speaking to someone about it. Probably most people in this room, I would say, at some point has felt alienated. I mean, to even come to this room is a certain alienation here. Because it feels in some way like we're the crazy ones because there's so few of us. The sane ones are at the football game or at the cricket. And yet that alienation is a necessary break from the false reality that our mind creates and that our society supports. That alienation is the beginning of sanity. That alienation is the beginning of our individuation, actually. Because that individuation is really needed. We have to first individuate out of our families and out of our tribe and out of our culture. Then we have the strength to say, okay, what's real beyond all of that? And even this, then we can get caught in the spiritual culture and feel like we're in a spiritual tribe. And it's very beautiful because it's supporting awakening. That's why it's beautiful. So then to see that even in the spiritual tribe, the point is to wake up from everything. Wake up from everything. Then this community or this sangha really has no walls and it has no rules and it has no dress code. I was watching a kind of a B-grade science fiction TV show that I like. and there was a great line this guy said, religion is about us finding a common language, and by having a common language, it gives us a sense of meaning. And I really liked what he said because it's accurate on some level. And I always self-reflect when I hear things like that. So, okay, is this a religion? What am I doing? Because I don't want to be a preacher. And I recognize that really the fundamental difference is that we're not here to have a common language to then get meaning from that. Because that's what I said about trying to find unity or commonality on top of a feeling of separation. We have to use a common language. I can't speak Chinese because you guys won't understand. And so what's the point? So we have a common language, but this common language is to point to what can't be spoken. It's to point to something that's well beyond my language, well beyond your language. It's to point to what's very, very simple, very, very basic, always often overlooked because it's so quiet, because it doesn't have the fireworks that we look for often in life. And because a single thought can mask it. And then this thing about meaning, I found meaning for the first time in awakening, in the truth. I can't tell you what the meaning is, but I found something that my heart says yes to. And it did give this form a certain meaning to its life, and I would recommend that. I think it's beautiful. But I didn't set out to get meaning, to make myself feel better on top of an ocean of meaninglessness. I actually opened to the ocean of meaninglessness and drowned in it. And then I discovered what's beyond Jared's meaning.